Venezuelan economist living in Spain. I work leading the policy team at SEHIP, the Ibero-American General Secretariat. The future of work is a 21st century technological revolution being fought by 19th century labor and education institutions. Let me explain myself. In recent years, we've been seeing a huge surge of freelance jobs, gig economy jobs, and what's called platform jobs. Sometimes people who work on those platforms only work for that platform based on the freelance sort of labor contract. They are freelance workers working pretty much full time for the single company. And that's what's creating this false gig worker. The regulation needs to be updated. And unless we do that, many people will be unprotected. For example, in Spain, you have almost 50% unemployment for young people. This despite having the most educated generation in Spain's history in terms of people going to university. So clearly, there's something going wrong there. There's this mismatch between what's being demanded by the labor market and what's being supplied by the educational institutions. You're having this dearth of opportunities for young people, while at the same time, there are a lot of jobs that cannot find the workers they need. Human resources departments are doing a lousy job when it comes to the upskilling revolution that they need to do. So most companies, when they need to get something done, say, I am a clothing company and I'm going to start a big data department. And instead of training, say, their marketing department, who have some degree of skills, they go outside and hire someone else. I believe the future will be more of a boot camp model where you have courses of 3 months to 5 months and cater to very specific skills in an ever-changing labor market. I think a good way of looking at it would say, all right, let me look at the labor market in a really, transparent, sort of innovative, digital, big data way and say, all right, what are the skills most in demand right now for people like me? We're partnered with Burning Glass Technologies, which is the most pioneering technology company using big data on the labor market. If it becomes ubiquitous as Google Maps, this is the beginning of the future of work. They see something like 5 million job postings every day and say, all right, this is basically what's out there, And then they have another thing, which is built on this beautiful algorithm they've built over the years, which is a translator of job titles into skills. So you say, all right, you have 100,000 job openings for Java scriptwriter or something like that. And then you'll translate that into the skills needed for that job based on a big data approach. We have all that data because most of the labor market has gone online. It's a treasure of data, really, that's not being used by anyone, beginning with labor institutions, to be honest. You put your data completely anonymized, saying, this is what I studied, these are internships I did, these industries I worked in, and then poof, it creates you a CV completely translated into skills, puts your place in the map, and then tells you what are the paths of least resistance around you for a good job and a good paying wage. It's been tough, but we hope that if this goes well, we can make a real change. Eventually, you need this ecosystem because the accelerating change of the future of work itself will demand this sort of model that you can sort of play it with like a Lego and just switch it more often, right? This is why initiatives like Digital Future Society are important because they really raise awareness, especially in the public sector, of all that's out there and all of these beautiful ideas that can be invested in.